Trey, you come up from a family of Aggies. How do they feel about Texas in general?
They're not fans of Texas, so they've been looking forward to this game, and they can't wait for us to go out and handle business on Saturday.
Do you feel the need? I know you're from Colorado, but you have the A&M background. Have you ever felt the need to explain to some of your teammates who maybe don't understand the history what this game is about?
I think, yeah. At first, some of the guys weren't fully grasping what this game means and how important it is, but now that we've gotten close and now it's game week, so I think everyone understands how big this game is and how much they need to lock in and focus for this game.
What do you tell them?
This is the biggest game of the season, biggest game of the, yeah.
We'll go front row on the right side to Brent.
What do you plan to do with that upside-down Longhorn on Sunday?
Probably take a picture with it, but yeah.
You're not gonna keep it where it is, or?
Oh yeah, keep it hanging upside down, but yeah, probably.
Hey, could you just evaluate the Texas front seven and y'all's task with that?
Yep, they're a solid front seven. We're going to have to handle business on Saturday, but it's nothing that we can't handle. So we're game planning for them, and we've got a great plan so far for them.
We'll stay on that front row to Travis and then Alex.
Yeah, how throughout the season, how many people have asked you if you have any extra tickets for this game?
Yeah, we've been trading tickets back and forth, talking about it since week 2. So I think we finally got it figured out. But yeah, everyone's been wanting tickets for these games. So.
Well, and I don't know if you've been able to see or know how the ticket prices have skyrocketed. What does that mean for some people on the field, that people are paying those kind of prices to come see y'all play?
It's such a cool feeling, yeah, knowing that we have that kind of support and that people are that excited to come out here and watch us play. So it's just the best feeling. We got to go out there and handle business for them.
Do you have a favorite memory or remember watching any of the other games, or a game that your family told you about?
Yeah, I was 9 the last time that they played, so I don't totally remember it, but I've been hearing about it with my family, so can't wait for it.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex.
Yeah, just what have the maybe swing of emotions been like the last couple days? You lose a tough 4 overtime game, but then you find out Alabama loses, and you guys still have a shot to make the SEC title game and everything.
Right, yeah, really tough loss, but it's really motivational to know that our entire season's still in front of us. We got to handle business on Saturday. We're playing for the SEC championship and for a spot in the college football playoffs. So, we got to go all out this week.
And just as the season's gone on, has there been anything when people talk to you, has there been anything they have asked you more than about this game? And just, I guess along those lines, what's it mean to just finally, it's here?
Right, yeah, we've been trying to not look at this game so far this season, take it one week at a time, but now it's finally here, so we get to go out there and handle business, and we're prepared for it. So
We'll go second row on the right side to Christy.
Since you probably understand the rivalry more than most, even though you were in elementary school when it last happened, what do you expect the crowd to be like on Saturday night, and the atmosphere, just knowing how much Aggies and Longhorns this game matters to them?
it's going to be the most amazing atmosphere that I've ever experienced. So I can't wait for that, and I feel bad for Texas having to play in that. So looking forward to it.
We'll go third row on the left side to Luke and then Tony.
Kind of building off of that, when you go into a game with all this hype and everything on the line and everything, do you try to embrace that and maybe that motivates you a little bit, or do you try to kind of block it out and keep the main thing the main thing?
You got to use it, as motivation, but you got to block it out. So what I'm telling myself and telling guys, anytime you're going to spend on Twitter or Instagram, spend that time watching film. It's cool that it's like that big of a game, but you can't let it get to your head. It's still a football game.
We'll stay on that third row to Tony.
Trey, obviously, when it became clear that this game had the implications it did beyond just the rivalry, what was the messaging from Mike Elko and the rest of the coaches, telling you guys to lock in here?
Right, yeah, we're playing for the SEC championship right now. We're playing for the college football playoffs, so we got to go all out this week, and we can't leave anything on the field.
We'll go back behind the lights to TV row on the right side.
With it being a while since these two teams have faced off, just how would you describe how much these two programs and these two universities don't like each other?
We just don't like each other, at the end of the day. So we're just going to go out there and play Aggie football, and we're going to handle business on Saturday. So
We'll stay on that right side of TV row to Ben.
Hey, Trey, just since you were so young, not sure, maybe the offseason or something, you ever go back and watch old games, especially games at Kyle Field with Texas A&M, and try to imagine kind of what it would have been like to be in that atmosphere, and then what it will be like this week?
I can't say I've gone back and watched the games, but I've been dreaming of playing in this game ever since I was a kid. When I started playing football, I was born and raised in Aggie, so I've been dreaming about playing in this game my whole life. So it's finally here, and it's such an honor to get to play in it.
We'll go to the fourth row on the left side to Rob.
Howdy, Trey. So I'm old, and I remember walking away from the stadium hurting the last time. So as a 9-year-old, do you have any memories of disappointed, or was it just like go grab a football and run outside with your buddies?
Yeah, I can't say I totally remember it, but I've been waiting for this game my whole life. So yeah.
We'll go front row on the right side to Carter.
Trey, what was your reaction when it was announced that Texas would be joining the SEC? I think you may have been a freshman at the time when that came out, and maybe some mixed emotions, but also knowing that you could play them. What was kind of your thought there?
Yeah, I've been looking forward. Once it got announced that they were joining the SEC, it was kind of a dream come true, knowing that I get to play them someday, and now it's finally here. So this is what I've been working for, and this is what we've been working for. So we're just going to go out there and handle business.
So the LSU game, there was some chippiness there. Missouri had some talk there. Are you expecting a lot of that this weekend? And how do you balance playing with an edge but not playing with so much of an edge you get penalties and stuff like that?
Right, yeah, we got to use it as motivation. We got to use that chip on our shoulder to play harder, play faster, play more focused, but we can't let it get out of hand and end up costing us yards. So it's going to be a fine line, and I think we're going to be able to balance it.
We'll stay in that front row to Brent and then wrap things up with Alex.
Trey, do you kind of get a kick out of the idea that it takes a Coloradan to have the most disgust for the rival in this rivalry?
Right, yeah, it's kind of funny having the most background knowledge of this game, but
I was just saying having to educate your Texans on this as well.
Right, yeah, it's kind of funny. So.
Thank you.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex.
Yeah, how much of a boost was it to get Chase back last week, even if he played just in a limited capacity?
Right, yeah, I loved having him back. So yeah, he's played great in the game a couple days ago. So yeah, I can't wait to have him back this week and practice with him and play with him against Texas.
And then specifically when you're looking at the front seven of Texas, what makes Anthony Hill just such a prominent player and a guy that's such a disruptor on their defense?
I mean, he's a great player. He's a great player. So we're just gonna have to handle him. But I think he's nothing that we haven't seen before, and nothing that we can't handle. So we're just gonna have to stay on top of our assignments and block him. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Just last one. Do you have any personal ties to any of the Texas players? You know any of them?
I don't know. So.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you, Trey.
Thank y'all.